Boccia players use verbal and non-verbal communication to code and decode meaningful messages to teammates or assistants. In this video, we will see the Great Britain player in the middle who is throwing the ball motivate his teammates by using verbal communication after he makes a successful throw.
They really kicked into gear. It was kind of a 1. They picked up a 3, but it could have been a 5. They were slow starters yesterday, Portugal.
He uses verbal communication by yelling yes to motivate his teammates to continue their strong form at the start of this end. After he completes this throw, and as he is setting up for his next throw, you can see his teammate behind him on the left, verbally communicating to him and talking to him, directing the thrower to relevant cues and an appropriate position to where he should throw the next ball. Here, the player throwing the ball uses verbal and non-verbal communication to tell his assistant that he is ready for another ball. He turns his head, asks, and uses a hand gesture to help get the message across. Now, what we are about to see is verbal communication to motivate each other on the team by not only the player throwing the ball, but also the player who is next to him on the right.
Well, it's automatic qualification for Rio, but
what a shot that
brilliant shot. But the team's not selected yet.
With their verbal communication leading to successful plays, their job is not done yet, as now we can see verbal communication between the players on the Great Britain team to assess the situation potentials and make a decision on where their last ball should land. The player who just threw uses his position to identify the layout or the gameplay configuration of the balls, and then verbally talks to the player who is next throwing to indicate and give him an idea of the gameplay configuration. This helps him make a decision to attempt to knock the blue ball farther from the jack while landing his ball closer. Along with the player in the middle's verbal communication, he uses non-verbal communication by gesturing with his hand and pointing to where he thinks the player on the left should place the ball. This non-verbal communication is quicker to use, and it is used to assist the verbal communication between the players.